War and Peace was the focus of a day-long workshop earlier this month in Hardwick, Massachusetts. The occasion was the 20th annual St. Francis Day celebration sponsored by Agape, an organization that promotes social change through nonviolent means.
More than 100 people gathered under heated tents at the Agape community to hear an interfaith dialogue on how nations at war can reconcile their differences.
And as Julie Bollier tells us in her report, speakers included representatives from the Jewish, Muslim, and Christian communities.
Co-founded in 1982, Agape is a lay Catholic residential community, ecumenical and interfaith in outreach and practice. Today, an array of speakers from different religions and nationalities encouraged us all to take a step towards breaking the cycle of violence. Imam Talaid was among an array of interfaith and international speakers, leading prayer and discussions during the 20th annual St. Francis Day celebration held at the Agape community in Hardwick.
All religions preach peace, and all religions call for applying good deeds and not to respond with bad deeds, regardless. And I think these are common things. It is our selfishness of people who created monster out of the religion.
Other presenters included Rabbi Sheila Weinberg, founder of the Institute for Jewish Spirituality, Kathy Kelly, founder of Voices for Creative Nonviolence, Colby Skolnick, Israeli peace activist, Aziz Abu Sarah, Palestinian peace activist, and Father Ray Helmick of Boston College.
The two people that I'm going to be holding a conversation with now, Colby Skolnick and Aziz, Israeli and Palestinian with very traumatizing war experience behind them, becoming so committed to the peace and to reconciliation between their peoples. That's impressive.
Aziz Sarah had an older 18-year-old brother who died of injuries while falsely imprisoned in an Israeli jail. After studying in a Hebrew Opan, his feelings toward Jewish people began to change. Aziz is now a Palestinian peacemaker. Colby Skolnick was born to a Hasidic Jewish family in Israel, lived in the West Bank, and served in the Israeli army. Today, Colby is involved in the Israeli-Palestinian peace movement. Regardless of nationality or faith, those present for the celebration shared a common goal.
The tendency for all of us in small and large situations, I think, is to react out of fear. And when we react out of fear, it's often not out of thinking.
I hope that people will feel a sense of wanting to rise to the occasion. The occasion being that there are multiple wars that the United States is expending its resources, its energy, its ingenuity to fight, and might there be another way? We have people gathered together who are yearning, thirsting for another way. But we have to rise to the occasion and really press those who are close to the levers of power, particularly in Capitol Hill, and say that we don't any longer want to shed blood.
Some younger members of the community say they had felt restrained by organized religion and have a broader sense of spirituality at Agape.
I was raised Jewish, but I kind of wandered away from my faith a little while ago, but I still consider myself a very spiritual person. I'm from New York City, and there seems to be no sense of community. So when you can come to a place like this and really share with people and live with people and work together, it's a really good experience and eye-opening.
I currently go to a United Church of Christ church. It's the one that I was raised in. It's always wonderful to be able to kind of come together with a group of people that is so various and is interfaith, and listen to these alternating points of views that really, when you listen to them together, you realize just how much they line up with one another.
Hatred, violence, fear, and war are issues mankind has struggled with throughout time.
I would like most especially to emphasize the words of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, who had encouraged us to see the goodness in our adversaries, to see the humanity of those presumed to be our enemies, and to see ourselves as we're seen by others.
Founders Brayton and Suzanne Shanley promote education and nonviolence, sustainability, and gospel-based witness at Agape. The day included singing, an interfaith prayer service, and potluck dinner.
Don't be afraid.
Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm Julie Bollier.